Hi guys, Mariam here and this is English Free Shop. In this video, I'm going to talk about get. You know that get has a lot of different meanings and collocations in phrasal verbs. But in this video, we're going to focus only on the different meanings of get. Without further delay, let's get started. Okay, the first meaning of get is to receive something that someone gives you or sends you. Like, I get a lot of emails every day. She got some very good presents on her birthday. Get in this case can be used like get something from somebody. I got a PS4 from my dad on my birthday. The other meaning is to obtain something by finding it, asking for it, or paying for it. Like, it's a good idea to get professional advice. He cleared his throat to get our attention. In this case, you can use get in this way. Get something for somebody. I want you to get some information for me. You can also use get in this way. Get somebody something. His father managed to get him a job at the local factory. The other meaning is to bring someone or something back from somewhere. Like, I went back to my room and got a pencil. You can also use get somebody something from something. For example, she's just gone to get the kids from school. You can use get something for somebody, like I'll get a towel for you, or get somebody something, I'll get you something to eat, or I'll get you a towel. To buy something, where did you get that jacket? Get something for somebody, Joe's going to get tickets for all of us. Get somebody something. While you're out, could you get me some batteries? Get yourself something. He's just got himself a new car. Get something from something. I usually get vegetables from the market. Get something for an amount of money. For example, you can get a decent PC for about £500 now. It's a lovely coat and I managed to get it cheap in the sales. Get it cheap also is a collocation. To receive money for doing work or sell something. For example, hospital doctors get a minimum of £50,000 a year. You should get a couple of £100 for your old car. To start to have a feeling or an idea. For example, she began to get a feeling that she was being watched. I got a terrible shock when I saw how ill he looked. To have, do, or experience something. You don't get enough exercise. I never get time to read these days. This part of the country gets quite a lot of rain. To catch an illness. I got flu last winter and was in bed for 3 weeks. She was worried that she might get food poisoning. To achieve something. She got the highest score in the class, or they got 5 points at the end of the game. To arrive somewhere. What time will you get there? I get home at 5 o'clock. To travel somewhere on a train, bus, etc. You can get a bus to the station. I got the 9:15 train from London to Edinburgh. To become. I got sad when I heard the news. Eat your dinner before it gets cold. To make someone or something to become something. For example, sometimes she gets me so angry. Don't get the children too excited. Movement. We use get to describe some movements. For example, get down. Let's get outside. It's a beautiful day. Get out of here. We got past the guards. To accidentally make someone or something experience something. For example, you're going to get us all killed. Be careful, don't get yourself burned. To do something or arrange for it to be done. I need to get the washing machine fixed. Remember that in this case, we don't use to infinitive and we use past participle. So get plus past participle means to do something or to arrange for it to be done. Okay? To make somebody do something. For example, I'll get my dad to check the car. We couldn't get him to sign the contract. Remember that in this case we use to infinitive after get. To make something do something. He couldn't get the engine to work. Here again we have to infinitive. To understand or hear something. I don't think she got the joke. Means I don't think she understood the joke. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. I don't understand it. I didn't get that. In this case, it means I didn't hear that. For example, you can say, I didn't get that. Can you repeat your sentence, please? Remember that in this case, we can't use get in the ing form because it becomes a state verb. It means understand, and here both of them are state verbs. If you don't know what state verbs are, I suggest that you watch the video about state verbs, okay? To answer the door or phone, can you get the door? Imagine someone's knocking at the door, or the bell rings, and then you say, can you get the door? Sorry, I have to get this. It means, sorry, I have to answer my phone. To catch someone, the police got him in the end. The police got the criminal. To deceive or trick someone, I got you that time. It means I fooled you. You believed me. Okay, let's recap. Get can have different meanings, including receive, obtain, buy, bring, become, have, do or experience something, arrive somewhere, achieve something. It can describe movements, to travel by bus, to understand or hear something, to make someone do something, to make something do something, to answer the door or phone, to catch someone, to deceive or trick someone. Okay, as I mentioned before, get is a very important verb that has lots of different meanings and collocations. Today we are going only to focus on the collocations. So the first one is get married. When a couple decide to spend the rest of their lives with each other, they get married. My parents got married in 1990. Get divorced is the opposite. When a couple decide to be separated from each other, they get a divorce. My sister got divorced last year. Get a chance, it means to have a chance. I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. It means I didn't have a chance to say goodbye. Get a job means find a job. Become more serious in your life and find a job. Stop playing around and get a job. Get dressed means put on your clothes. Let's get dressed and go for a run. Get changed means like change your clothes, okay? For example, let me get changed and go out with you. Get fired, it means your employer, someone who hired you to work for them, don't want you to work for them anymore, so they fire you. You get fired. I work hard because I don't want to get fired. Get pregnant, it means that if you're a woman, you get pregnant, it means you are expecting to have a baby. She loves being a mom, so she's going to get pregnant this year. Get drunk, when you drink a lot of alcohol, you will get drunk. Don't get drunk at the party, someone must drive me home. Get cracking, it means act fast, hurry up. Get cracking and do your homework, it's late. Get into trouble, it means face a lot of troubles or face a very serious problem, a very serious trouble. You will get into trouble if you keep getting drunk. Get a move on means hurry up. You'd better get a move on or you'll miss the bus. Get out of breath, it means you can't breathe very well, you have to breathe so fast. It usually happens when you run very fast or when you have done a lot of exercise. So after the race, she got out of breath. Get stuck, it means you are in some place but you can't move. You are stuck, you can't move. I'm sorry I'm late, I got stuck in the traffic. It is usually used with traffic. Get ready for means become ready. Get ready for the exam and study harder, for example. I'm getting ready for my exams and I'm studying very hard these days. Get started means start, let's start. Enough talking, let's get started. Get some sleep means you need to have more rest and sleep more. You are tired, you're so tired, you must get some sleep. You must go to bed and sleep for a little bit. Get to know someone, it means try to know them, especially for the first time. I want to get to know my neighbors, it means I want to know them better, maybe become friends with them. Get permission, I have to get my parents' permission for staying out, it means you need to ask for their permission. Okay, get going means start going. We must get going, it's late. Get the impression means have a kind of feeling. I got the impression that she doesn't like me means I felt. I had a feeling that she didn't like me. She doesn't like me. Get together means to meet, especially if it is arranged before. Let's get together on Friday for a drink. Get a clue, it means to know something. It is usually used in negative form. It means I have no idea. She doesn't get a clue about what's going on around her. It means she has no idea what's going on around her. Get a tan, it's when you lie down on the sun and your the color of your skin changes. Then you have a tan. Okay? So get a tan, it means lie under the sun and become tan. Your skin becomes darker. She gets a tan lying on the sun. Get there, it means to be successful, to succeed. Try again, you will get there in the end. You will be successful in the end. Get moving means start moving. If you want to be on time, you must get moving. You must hurry up. Okay? Get nowhere, it means you can't be successful. You cannot succeed. You will fail. If you don't study hard, you will get nowhere. You will fail. Get somewhere is the opposite. It means you will succeed. After some years of scientific research, we are finally getting somewhere. We are finally being successful. We are finally succeeding and getting some results, maybe. Get used to means make a habit of something. For example, you'll get used to get up early when the school starts. It means you will have this habit. This will become your habit. Get the best of someone, get the better of someone. To outdo someone, to perform better than someone, or to defeat them by being more clever. She got the best of me and won the race. You mustn't let your anger get the best of you. Get the worst of something. It means to suffer a defeat or disadvantage. The bruises on his face showed that he got the worst of the fight. Got one's hand on something. To get possession of something, acquire something, obtain something. She only married him to get her hands on his money. The best seats in the house are $150 if you can get your hands on a ticket. It means if you can find or obtain a ticket. Get it all together or get it together. To take action, to become prepared and well organized. You need to get it together and finish packing so that we can leave for the airport on time tomorrow morning. I think he's getting it all together. I hope he gets it together soon. His life is a mess. Get one's act together. It has the same meaning as get it together. It means to become organized about something. I wish Mary would get her act together and get back to her normal life. I got my act together and found a new job. Get the sack. It means to get fired. She got the sack for always being late. Get the push. To get fired. To lose one's job. It has the same meaning as get the sack. The employees with less experience got the push. Get the picture. It means to understand a situation. You have explained very well. Now I got the picture. I hope you'll get the picture and figure out what to do next. Get the runaround. It means to avoid helping someone or giving them information or dealing with their problem. Every time I ask about next year's plan, I get the runaround. I always get the runaround when I call the telephone company to explain all these extra charges. Get the most out of someone or something. It has two meanings. First one is to treat someone in a way that allows them to perform to the best of their ability. She is one of those managers who always seems to get the most out of her employees. The second meaning is to benefit from something as much as possible. I really want you to get the most out of your college experience, so I think you should consider participating in more activities on campus. Get rid of something or someone. It means to get free from or relieved of, especially something undesirable. Please get rid of this ugly old sofa. We finally got rid of my little sister by telling her scary stories. Get someone's drift. It means to understand what someone has said. I don't get his drift. Does he think I should quit? Get hold of something or someone. To find someone or obtain something. To communicate to someone, especially on the phone. Where can I get hold of some stamps? Where can I find some stamps? How can I get hold of Chris? Where can I find Chris? How can I find Chris? I have been calling him since morning, but I couldn't get hold of him. I couldn't talk to him. Get even. To punish someone who has done something bad to you by doing something equally bad to them. After she insulted me, all I thought about was how I could get even with her. Get down on someone or something. To have or express negative or overly critical feelings towards someone or something. I don't know why you get so down on Robert. He's such a nice guy to everyone. Don't get so down on this vacation to your grandparents' farm. Get on someone's case. To criticize someone about a problem. Stop getting on my case about my homework. Get one's teeth into something. To do something with a lot of dedication. I'm getting my teeth into the new project at work. I think you are going to get your teeth into this book. Get out of my face. Stop bothering me. Get out of my face. I'm going to do it. She told him to get out of her face and leave her alone. Get a free ride. To get something for free. He got a free ride to college on a swimming scholarship. Get a kick out of something. To enjoy something. I get a kick out of watching soccer games. Get on someone's nerves. To annoy someone. She gets on my nerve when she speaks while chewing a gum. Get the hang of something. To learn how to do something, to develop a new skill. It takes a little practice to get the hang of riding on a skateboard, but once you know how to do it, it's a lot of fun. Get something across. It means to manage to make someone understand or believe something. Get your point across. We tried to get our point across, but he just wouldn't listen. Get a message across. This is the message that we want to get across to the public. It means this is the message that we wanted the public to understand. Get ahead. To achieve success, often in your work or in the society. You've got to take risks if you want to get ahead. It means if you want to be successful, you need to take risks. To be successful in business or a job, get ahead in something. If you're willing to work hard, you will get ahead in this organization. So it means you will be successful, you will move forward, you will be promoted. Get along or get on with someone. To have a good relationship with someone. Alice and her roommate are getting along better. It means they are having a better relationship. She doesn't get on well with her father. It means they don't have a good relationship with each other. So remember, get on usually is used with well. Get on well with someone. I get on well with my roommates. I get on well with my classmates, or I get along with my classmates. Both have the same meaning. Get on with something. To start or continue doing something, especially work. Stop talking and get on with it. It means stop talking and let's start to work. Get around. To travel to a lot of places or to be able to go to different places without difficulty, especially if you're old or ill. He can get around so easily despite his old age. It means he can move very easily. Get around to something. To do something that you have intended to do for a long time, or to find time to do something that you have intended or would like to do. I still haven't got around to fixing that tap. It means I haven't found time to do that. I haven't have enough time to do that. I have always wanted to go to painting class but never get around to do it. It means I never had time to do it. Get at someone. To criticize a person repeatedly. I want to quit my job because my boss keeps getting at me. Get at something. To reach or obtain something, especially something that is difficult to get. Can you give me that box on the high shelf? I can't get at it. It means I can't reach to it. When someone is getting at something, they mean it or are trying to express it. I really don't understand what the author is getting at here. It means I can't understand what the author is communicating. I don't understand what he means. Get away. It means to escape or leave a place or a person. The party was awful. I had to get away. Last night I had to finish a project, so I couldn't get away from work before 10 p.m. Get away with something. To succeed in avoiding punishment for something. It is usually used with murder. Get away with murder, it means you kill someone and then you go without punishment. You can't rob the bank and get away with it. Get back. To return to a place. I'm on a vacation right now. I'm going to get back home on Wednesday. It means return. Get back at someone. To punish someone because that person has done something wrong to you, or to take revenge on someone. Do you want to get back at me for not inviting you to my party? Get back to someone. To talk to someone again, usually on the phone, because you were not able to speak to them before. I'm going on a meeting right now. Let me get back to you after the meeting. So it means let me call you back. Get back to something. To start doing or talking about something again. I'd better get back to work. Get by. To be able to live or deal with a situation with difficulty. Get by on. How can he get by on so little money? And also we can use get by with. We can get by with 4 computers at the moment. So we use get by with or get by on. Get down to something. To start to direct your efforts and attention towards something. Enough talking, let's get down to business. Let's start doing business. Let's go back to work. Let's get back to work. All of them have the same meaning. Get down to something. Get off. To leave a place, especially in order to start the journey. If we can get off by 7 o'clock, the roads will be clearer. We can start our journey. Get out of something. To avoid doing something that you do not want to do, especially by giving an excuse. I didn't want to go to the party, but I couldn't get out of it. I couldn't make an excuse to avoid it. I had to go. Get out of the habit of, it's an expression that we usually use. I must get out of the habit of finishing people's sentences for them. It means I must quit this habit. I must stop doing this. If you get out of a routine, it's very hard to get back into it. If you get out of a routine, if you stop doing a routine. Get something out of something. To enjoy something or think something is useful. It was a really boring course and I don't think I got much out of it. It means I didn't enjoy it, first of all, and most importantly, it wasn't useful for me. I didn't learn anything from that course. Get something out of someone. To persuade or force someone to tell or give you something. Tried so hard to get the truth out of her. It means he tried so hard to make her talk, to make her tell the truth. Get something over with. To do or finish an unpleasant but necessary piece of work so that you do not need to worry about it in future. I'm glad to get these exams over with. It means I'm glad to finish these exams, which are usually an unpleasant activity. Get over someone or something. To get better after an illness or feel better after something or someone has made you unhappy. She was just getting over the flu when she got a stomach bug. It took him months to get over Tom after their breakup. Get through. To succeed in talking to someone on the phone. I tried to call her but couldn't get through. It means the phone didn't get connected. Get through something. To succeed in an exam or a competition. She got through her exams without too much trouble. To finish something. We've got a lot to get through today. To use up something. She gets through 10 bars of chocolate each week. It means she eats 10 bars of chocolate each week. She finishes them. Get someone through something. To deal with a difficult or unpleasant experience or to help someone do this. She doesn't know how I got through the first couple of months after Andy's death. My friendship with Carla got me through those tough months just after we moved. Get to. You ask where people or things have got to when they do not arrive or are not where you expect them to be, and you want to know where they are. This is usually when we want to ask about the whereabouts of some people or some things. Where can my shoes have got to? I can't find them anywhere. He always disappears at this time on a Friday, but I don't know where he gets to. I don't know where he goes. Get to someone. If something gets to you, it makes you suffer. The heat was beginning to get to me, so I went indoors. It was beginning to make me crazy, disturb me. Get up. Of course, it means to stand up. I get up at 8 o'clock. Get someone up, it means to wake someone up and get them out of bed. It's so hard getting the kids up on school days. Get something up. To organize a group of people to do something. He's getting up a small group to go carol singing for charity. Get up something. Make your feelings or your determination stronger in order to do something. He finally got up his courage to climb the rock wall. In this case, it means he gathered his courage. So get up something. Get into someone. If you do not know what has got into someone, you do not understand why they are behaving strangely. I can't think what's got into him. He doesn't usually get so angry. I can't understand why he is acting like this. I can't understand what has happened to him. Get into something. To become interested in an activity or subject or start getting involved in them. She's been getting into yoga recently. She does 3 classes a week. She has started it and she has become interested in doing yoga. Get behind. To fail to do as much work or pay as much money as you should by a particular time. Usually we use it with. Get behind with. She got behind with her mortgage and the house was repossessed. She got behind with her mortgage, it means she couldn't pay the mortgage. If you get behind your lessons, it means you didn't study them in time. Get behind someone or something. To support somebody or something. If every member of the top management team doesn't get behind this project, it's never going to work. If they don't support this project, it's not going to work. So get behind somebody or something means support them. Get beyond something. To manage to stop something from affecting you, upsetting you, or influencing you. Somehow we need to get beyond our angry feelings and talk about a solution. To progress to a better or more developed stage than something. For example, educators must ensure that every student get beyond the basic literary skills of the early elementary grades. And that's it for this episode. I hope you liked it. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button to stay updated on the latest videos. See you next time. Goodbye.